Jody Lipper and Serena Vincent, who brought you How to Eat Like a Hot Chick.
Yes, I remember that. You guys have advice for single women who are out there, right, who want to kind of get in the game. What's one of the first things a woman should do?
The first thing that we think a woman needs to do when she's dating or looking for a relationship is figure out exactly what it is that she wants, whether it's in a man or in her single life. You know, so many women think about what they don't want in a man. They have non-negotiables, which is great. But we want women to sit down and write exactly what they do want.
Their wish list.
But
exactly.
Doesn't that set you up for, you know, a fall sort of?
Because nobody's perfect except for you, right?
Exactly.
No, it absolutely does work, and we actually have a unique sort of foolproof build-a-boyfriend program in our book that actually really works. With these books, we're trying to redefine the term hot chick. It's about insight. It's about being confident and empowered.
We want that segment about how a lady is confident first and foremost, and so is a hot chick.
And we wrote these books because we went through life feeling insecure. We call it LSE, low self-esteem, in the book, and just not really feeling good, not feeling confident, and we weren't getting what we wanted out of life. And we sort of had a light bulb moment and changed and started living like hot chicks, and everything in our lives changed.
So how should people change their lives? What should they do? What do you guys think? What's in your book?
First, they need to start enjoying their single life. If they're single and they're unhappy about it, they need to turn that around. Flip the switch and look at it as a positive thing. That being single is an exciting time. It's your time for you to get to know yourself and what you want out of life and all the great things that you can do. So they just need, every time they start
your freedom, basically.
Exactly.
And here's one that I question about. You said you think if a one-night stand is okay.
It's okay, but we're not saying that women should do it necessarily. We're saying that they should have it in their minds that maybe, if all else fails, maybe I'll do that.
When we were in a low point in our life, we had a friend said, you girls need to go out and have a one-night stand. Now, we actually never even did it. But walking out the door with that confidence really changed the type of men that we were attracting, the type of men we were attracted to.
Okay. See, the thing is, it's a one-night stand. It's not a one-night stand until he doesn't call back.
Well, unless you want it to be. Unless you want it to be.
We actually have a list of rules for one-night stands, and one of them is to know that that's what
you got to read your book.
You guys have a different message. What's your message that's different than Steve's?
Well, our message, first and foremost, is that every woman is a hot chick. We're sort of redefining that term. It's a confident woman. And, you know, men do walk across the room for confidence.
Who's next?
Hi, this question's for Serena and Jody. I was just wondering, same question that every lady in the audience probably has. If you meet a guy on the first night and he's really great, is it okay to hook up with him on that first night?
Well, that's a great question. You know, we think it really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a serious relationship or a husband, you probably shouldn't hook up with him on the first night. But, you know, our book isn't just about finding a man, it's about enjoying your single experiences, enjoying your heyday, we call it. So if you're young, you are young. You know, you're out there, you're dating, you're having a good time. If you're not looking for something serious, enjoy it. You know, women like cookies too. You know, that's what I wanted to say this week. Enjoy your cookies.
Does anyone have any advice for me about going on blind dates?
I've done it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, first of all, before you go out on this date, we want you to take a step back and figure out exactly what you want in a man, like what you want in a relationship, what kind of love you want to have in your life. We actually have a program in our book called Build a Boyfriend, and this is sort of a step-by-step process where you figure out exactly what you want, what kind of relationship is going to make you happy. So then when you go out on this blind date, you're going to know within 2 seconds if this guy's right for you.
Jody Lipper and Serena Vincent wrote How to Love Like a Hot Chick. Weren't they just here?
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are all here together, though.
They're here.
I don't know a single confident woman in America. I mean, to be a woman today.
Let them talk. Hold on,
he's
Hold on.
right.
Hold on.
I think he's
Let's
right.
let the ladies talk.
And that's why we actually wrote this book, was to redefine the term hot chick, and we define it, as we told you last week, as a confident, empowered, passionate woman, and that's what makes her sexy. And you're right, a lot of women don't feel that way.
Confidence?
Absolutely. You know,
it starts that way.
We realize no matter what you look like or what size you are, we all feel exactly the same. We all feel insecure about our bodies.
We all feel bloated.
Exactly, we all feel bloated.
Well,
but you know, if you act like you're confident for just a minute, you start to believe it.
You guys said the thing about the one-night stand. You like that? I mean,
just about, you know, we're focusing. Rabbi Shmuley is focusing on the male perspective and saying that men want women to be unavailable, but we want women to feel confident and go after what they want. And so we say have a one-night stand maybe if it's something that will make you feel more confident.
Our whole point with that
was... You feel more comfortable having sex with your husbands than you did with a man that you barely knew, you knew was not going to call you back?
Absolutely.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe we would never have gotten to that point if we hadn't experienced.
If you didn't put out, you wouldn't have had the guy's commitment?
We certainly didn't know.
I love the
But
rabbi.
see, but that's not confidence. If you're saying, I have to give you sex in order to win over your commitment, that's
No, but that's not what they're saying.
That's not
Listen, though, Rabbi,
sex. Sex is not a present. It's not something that I am giving to you. It's something we're experiencing together and sharing. So if someone is having sex with someone that they don't know very well, they are experiencing that together, and they're both gaining something from it.
Our advice in the book is not to go out and have a one-night stand. That's a one part in the book where we're saying if you're one of those women that feels scared of sex, there's a lot of women that are scared of sex, and that
With some guys
that
they should
mindset,
be.
right, might help you. But our advice is we want women to get the love that they deserve, and so first and foremost is to believe that you deserve it and believe that you're allowed to be that intimate and that you're deserving of it.
That's a good point.
They're writing the book on hotness.
The trick is that we all already hot chicks. We just have to be confident, and you just need to walk out the door with confidence and know it and believe it.
Now authors Jody Lipper and Serena Vincent are giving extra friends their guide on how to eat and how to love like a hot chick.
What is one food that all hot chicks must eat?
The #1 hot chick magical food is spinach. It's so good for every single one of your organs, your hair, your skin, your nails, and it flushes your body out. It makes you feel a lot better about that chocolate cake you might have eaten for breakfast.
What does a hot chick order on a date?
Women, you want a man that wants you to eat and enjoy your food. So don't be afraid. Go out on a date and order a hamburger or French fries or pasta.
And sorry, uncoordinated dudes, Serena and Jody are calling you out.
If he can't parallel park with the radio on, he might be just as uncoordinated in the sheets.
What can a hot chick do to be a better lover?
If you're worried at every moment about how your body's looking and getting a good angle and whether or not the lights are flattering, you're going to be too distracted, and he's going to know that. So the #1 thing is to be confident in your body.
And online right now, it's our turn.
How do you romance a hot chick?
That hot advice and more over at extratv.com.
Jody Lipper and Serena Vincent are the authors of How to Love Like a Hot Chick. Welcome back to all of you. You ladies agree with what he's saying? Do we agree with that?
Well, in the sense that it's not just about intercourse. Yes, it's about passion and excitement, and our book is about helping women figure out exactly what they want and teaching them that they deserve that chemistry and that passion and that sensuality.
Do you think the rabbi's too much from sort of the male perspective? Is that what
we want women to feel good about themselves and feel secure and confident, and some of the rabbi's beliefs about maybe not undressing in front of your man, that just fuels the fire. So many of us women are insecure about our bodies anyway.
We are not talking about what men want in this book. We're talking about what women want. And when a woman sees something that she wants, she should go for it. And if a man is sending mixed signals, she should call him on it. She should say, I like you, I'd like to pursue this, but I'm not sure where you are.
Yeah, men do not like to be rejected.
Absolutely.
Do you agree with this?
What women don't realize is men are just as insecure sometimes as women are.
Yeah.
And we also talking about our book, men need compliments too. Women want to be told they're beautiful, so men need to be told that they're hot and that they're funny, that they're attractive as well. That's really great about Valentine's Day advice. We want women to feel great with their men, and giving massages and things like that is wonderful. But for all those single women that are out there saying, I hate Valentine's Day, we want them to stop that sort of negative inner monologue in their head.